Did you know that if you're running your business from home, there is a legal way that you can rent out your home to your business tax-free? Yes, it's legal. Yes, the IRS knows about it. And yes, it is one of my favorite tax strategies to inform my clients about. Hi, and welcome to Tea on Taxes. My name is Jen Nixon. I am an AFSP preparer here in Houston, Texas. Today, we are going to talk about a little known rule, the Augusta Rule. Now, you may have heard about it, or somebody may have even hinted to you. So what the Augusta Rule is, it allows homeowners, and yes, you do need to own your home to use this rule, it allows homeowners to rent out their house for various purposes up to 14 days. A little fun fact, the Augusta Rule is named because of Augusta, Georgia. Because what would happen is they would, during their Masters golf tournament, homeowners would rent out their homes at a premium. And this rule allowed them to get a specific tax break. So now everyone can enjoy renting out their home for various purposes up to 14 days. If you've got an Airbnb, this is a really good rule for you. You can rent out your home for a maximum of 14 days and it's tax-free. Nice Augusta Rule. Actually, now go ahead and use this rule to go ahead and rent out your home to your business for various purposes like meetings, private functions, things that you would do outside the home, like if you rent a hotel room or a meeting space, if you're meeting clients, or even your own personnel, like your VAs, you can rent out your home. So for you as a business owner to take advantage of this, the first thing you're going to want to do is write up a simple rental agreement. And that is going to be between you and your business. Note the date you're going to use it, whether it's for a meeting or a gathering or whatnot, the purpose, and also you're going to want this have a start and an end date, and preferably a start and end time as well. Those are those things you're going to see when you rent out a space. If you were to have a client gathering at a hotel, they would have all that information on that rental agreement. Same thing you want to go ahead and have for yourself if you decide to have a nice big pool party for your clients. On this rental agreement, you want to make sure you keep a short description of exactly what the purpose is for. So you're going to just put, if it's like annual meeting, you're going to put annual meeting, bicentennial event, or if it's going to be for whatever. What you want to do is you want to save all of your supporting documents, either screenshot the Google Calendar event, you want photos of the setup of how, when you go ahead and set everything up for this event, you want to go ahead and show what you've got set up, just as if you were renting it outside of your home. The other thing is you want to make sure that you have an agenda or a bullet point list of what is going to happen at this event. And this is more for your own records, and so that if you ever have to prove that, yes, you did rent this space out to yourself and it was for a legitimate purpose for business, and you had to show the IRS, you can go ahead and show all of this information to them. And that's why you want to document it, just like you would document if you are doing this event outside of your house. One of the questions I get is, well, then how much do I charge? It's actually fairly simple. You're going to calculate the rate that you would get charged at an outside facility, like at a hotel, convention center, or offsite meeting places where you can rent the office for a day. You want to go ahead and look at what the going rate is. A quick Google search is going to give you that information. Just search in Google for short-term rentals, Airbnbs, VRBOs, those kind of things. You're going to want to go ahead and just do a quick Google search and see what it costs. Divide that by the daily rate to give you an idea of how much it would cost you for the whole day or even for the hour. If you have like, hey, if I did it here, this is what they're going to charge me, and just have the documentation for your own proof. Screenshot it, whatever. And then you just want to make sure that you adjust it for the property size that you are actually using, for the space that you're actually using. I'm assuming you're not going to use the whole home when you are entertaining clients or when you're having those meetings. But you're going to want to adjust for the space and the size, amenities, all of those things. And like I said, you can also use local hotels. That's usually the easiest way that people get that, is like,
oh, well, if I did this for like 4 hours and I did this space and it's about the same size, my backyard or my living room or whatever.
Example, if you find a rent for a room that's like $180 a day in your area, then you're going to want to go ahead and take that. And since you're going to only probably use it for half the day, you would go ahead and half that. A half-day business meeting could probably easily run you about $150 to $200, because usually they only rent it to you for the whole day. They don't give it to you for a couple hours. But again, it depends on what space you're using. So just be reasonable and realistic about your costs. It's better to underestimate than overestimate. Pay yourself from your business account for this expense, and it would go on as a business expense for your business, but you would never have to claim it on your personal. It's the benefit of the Augusta Rule. So you don't have to claim that extra little cash, even though we're required to claim worldwide income. Let me quickly remind you of some things you don't want to do. First, don't make up meetings you don't actually have. Don't make up meetings. Like, that's just unethical. Just don't make up meetings. Don't make fake meetings and then try to claim them. And then secondly, don't charge an unrealistic rate for your rental. It's better to underestimate your rate than to overestimate. So make sure that if you are going to charge a very high rate, that you have documentation or proof to say, hey, this is normal in my area. And then 3, don't forget to write it on both sides of your books. So you want to make sure that you are writing it both on as an expense in your account, and then you want to just put it on your side as far as your personal. Now, you're not going to have to claim it as long as you keep it under the 14 days, which comes to my next rule. Make sure you do not rent out your space for more than 14 days. Because once you hit that over the 14 days, now you're into rental income in general, period. You got to claim it. If you're a W-2 employee and you're doing work from home and you want to go ahead and rent out your space to your employer, you're going to have to bill your employer. You can't take the Augusta Rule. This is not something you can use. This is specifically for those people who are self-employed. And again, the Augusta Rule would also apply for those people who are doing vacation homes under 14 days. Who does this work for? So this is really for my gig workers. If you want to rent out your space to do shoots, this is really great. If you want to meet clients every once in a while at your home, things that you would normally do outside, like so you don't have to go and rent an office space. You say, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and do it here. Now, there is the home office. And that's different from the Augusta Rule, because with your home office, you're using it regularly and exclusively. So this is different from a home office situation. This is where you are doing it sporadically at home. So that's how it would work for my gig workers. This is also really great for crafters who rent out their space to do craft fairs, for a group of crafters. Everybody can kind of come there. So this is really good for freelancers who entertain clients or hold annual meetings with their employees, like their VAs, all of the off-site employees where they don't have an office space. They would meet for their annual meeting or quarterly meetings, like at their home. One of the great things I had is a realtor who would use this for her annual pool party. She would invite mortgage companies and potential clients. She invited them all to this pool party to network, get to know each other, and find out what's going on in the business. This would help her clients meet the mortgage people and the mortgage people to meet them. She also did other networking events within the realtors and the mortgage company groups as well. She would also have Christmas parties. Instead of renting out a big giant hotel, you could do it at your home. Usually it's large events. So as we get close to the end, you're thinking, now you tell me about this. I could have been doing a pool party back in the summertime. Well, that's fine. December, we still have things going on. We have holiday parties that you can do. You have end of the year meetings that you can do, or those quarterly meetings where you're talking about what's going to happen for the next year, you can still use this going forward, or even right now for the current year. If you have one of those events right now, you can still take advantage of the Augusta Rule, even though we are in the final month of the year. I mean, it's great if you go ahead and do like a meeting right now, like an end of the year meeting where you can talk about everything you had for the year and then everything that's coming up for next year. It's a great time to do it versus the beginning of next year. Do it now so you can get the credit for it on your tax return for 2025. This is a great way you can not only lower your taxes for the year, but you can also finish up your paperwork for the rest of the year and get it ready for next year. If you're not using this, you're really leaving money on the table. There's no reason why you couldn't do this. There is always something you can have coming up at the last minute, especially if you're looking at it and you're like, oh, I got this huge profit. It's probably a good thing to do to go ahead and kind of help lower that tax liability for the year. So definitely consider using your home in some way for your business before the end of the year happens, so you can go ahead and take advantage of. If you've watched this full video, thank you. Please like and subscribe if this helped you out, helped clear things up. If it did not, leave a comment below and I read every comment, so I will definitely go ahead and respond. Until then, keep on sipping. Bye.